All right. Good evening, everyone. So, thank you for taking your time to join us tonight for this virtual session. It is great to see so many of you here. Because I just checked now, and we are up to 60. And I believe we have some new faces here too that just joined us for the first time. Somebody like Mr. I think Mr. Emmanuel said this is his first time joining us. So I would like to welcome you once again. So, guys, as we prepare for this NMPC interview stuff, so I would like to ask, like, how is everyone feeling about the preparation so far? And are you fully ready, or you are still observing on how to get prepared? Or probably maybe we have maybe you've been practicing some answers to some possible common interview questions, or maybe we have some scholars here who is constantly brushing up all these NMPC updates here and there. You get so, but I would like to get response from you guys. So, how has everyone been feeling about the preparation so far? Because Mr. Salahuddin will be joining us in the next
Fine, sir.
5 minutes. Fine, right? Wow, that's nice to hear. Any other person?
Yes, sir.
So that means the preparation is going very well, right? From your hand. As for me, I'm still
Hola.
struggling. As for me, I'm still struggling. Just trying to look for where to fit in. It's not easy. So let me just try to go ahead with this. Well, I would like to inform you guys. So please feel free to share any of your message in the comment section. Okay, and please remember to mute yourself. If you know you don't have anything to say, please just remember to meet yourself. Though I don't have full control of this
I'll send it.
session because I'm currently using the basic plan rather. Okay, so please just try to meet yourself. If you have any question, you can use
I can't hear
the.
you. What's up?
Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me?
Check, I'm send it.
Okay. Can
Mr.
anyone hear me?
Salahuddin. What's up?
Please, I need to
Oh,
be sure.
yes.
Yes.
You can do this.
You still can't hear me,
Maybe.
right?
Good evening, Mr. Noah.
You guys can't hear me, right?
Okay.
So basically, guys, sorry for that. I don't know. My microphone just went off. I don't know. I was trying to connect, but probably maybe it was
Okay.
network. I don't know. So basically, like I said,
All
so
right.
I actually asked a question. I said, how has everyone been feeling about the version so far? Some said they are not ready. Somebody like me, I don't know where to start from. But anyways, yeah, that's fine. So basically I said we are currently using the basic plan for this company that we are using is the basic plan. So I can't meet everyone and I need you guys to meet yourself, please. She's very, very important. Who is that? Please, I need everyone. See, we are more than 80 now, I think. And there is no way I can actually mute everyone one after the. Though I can mute you guys, but what if we have more than two people trying to talk? So I won't be able to locate the exact box to mute. You get so please let's try to mute ourselves. Probably if you don't have any question to ask, please make sure that you mute your mic. It's very, very important. And I know we are trying to prepare for an interview, and I believe majority of us feel so bothered how it's going to be. I know, but remember that the fact that you are here already shows your commitment to this success together. So a little preparation here will definitely go a long way. Take note of that, and I believe this session is another step forward, being fully ready to make an impression out there. You get so actually we've been together like this for like some months now. Well, we like say a month. So, but at least we have majority of us here that have been shortlisted for the interview. So I believe if you can still do the same thing, if you can still put the same energy, And with God, I believe everything will be fine and we'll hold my. That's it. So before we begin, I would like to share some important highlight, or let me just say some key point for tonight's discussion, just like I did for last week virtual session. For last week I was able to give you the highlight of whatever I need to explain. Or probably I'll just leave that to Mr. Salahuddin since he will be the one to take the lead for tonight. But before I hand over to him, so let's quickly touch some few things, you know. So, like, what are the things I want to touch before I hand over to Mr. Salahuddin? It's just like just two questions, and I would like you guys to drop your comments in the comment section. Okay, so your response rather. So, I would like to ask some few questions, just like I said, which seems more like a general questions that concerns all of us here for sure. Yeah. So the first question is that has anyone here come across a specific question you're actually struggling with? Though I noticed that some people actually came to my DM to ask some few questions. Okay, no alpha. Can you tell me this? Can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? So, have you come across any specific question you are struggling with? So, if you have any specific question you are struggling with, feel free to drop them now. Don't worry, don't you don't need to speak. All right. If I start now, I'm very sure will not give room for Mr. There won't be time for Mr. Salahuddin to present anything. So if you know that you have any specific question, don't ask any silly questions here. All right. Let's just make it specific question that you know that you are struggling with. All right, you can drop them in the comment section. So I believe probably we might have some people that can actually give response to that. Okay. So, but just make sure that you drop it there. Then once I hand over to Mr. Salahuddin, I will take my time to monitor or to try to inspect whichever question you guys drop on that comment section. Then I'll take note of them. And towards the long run, I can decide to drop answers to them or probably share it to us on the group and then we can discuss it. All right, please take note of that. That's the first thing I want to share with us. So I repeat, the first question says, has anyone here come across a specific question you are struggling with? That is one. And then for the second one, which is the most important question, okay, I believe you guys are making research about Nnpc. You have been making research here and there, reading some materials, li- trying to get some links and then read what you can actually see there about Nnpc. But for those who have been researching about Nnpc, what is that one thing? What is that one thing you've learned about the company that stands you out or that stand out to you? Let me put it that way. I repeat, for those who have been researching Nnpc, what is one thing you've learned about the company that stands out to you? So what is that thing? Okay, so we can discuss that in the comment section and probably we can get to proceed from there. But for that question, I can give my own answer to that. Probably one of the things that actually stood out in my own preparation based on my research about NNPC, like what's the company, like what I noticed about the company that stand out is actually some new innovations that I saw online, probably on their YouTube. I tried to subscribe to their YouTube channel and I got a notification. Was it not 4 days ago? Then I was trying to watch the video and I was really impressed with the new innovations. I don't know, probably you might have been making your own research too and probably might have find one or two things is interesting about the company in itself. So just take note of that. It might be useful, probably not for you, maybe for somebody here. Maybe somebody can come across that kind of question. Who knows? All right. So well, based on this research, based on this new innovation, like it has really made me think of how, like after making my research on YouTube and I noticed that they have some neat innovation, that was when I started thinking about how my own skills or the kind of skills that I have, like how can I give that impact? Okay, what kind of skills do I have? Okay, in such a way that by the time this works out, like how will I be able to blend? with the system. You get. So though I have some skills in power programming, in LaTeX, like I said last week, and other things too, but how can these skills that I have, how can it contribute to the company? That is where my problem is now. Even though if I'm not being asked that kind of question, but at least I'm going to a particular sector where I don't have any, not that I don't have any experience. The only experience I have now is the kind of experience I've learned so far in my previous job. Now I'm trying to transition into another sector entirely. What is my impact like? That skills that I have, like how can I contribute it to that company? So that when I get there, it's not that I want to go and play there. Though we will get trained, I believe that, and that's my own major target. But at least if I get trained with the skills that I have, how can I get to contribute to the company too as well? You get, and you know, if I can figure that out and also get trained as a GT in order for me to have, I'm very sure in that during that process or through that process of thinking, by the time everything works out, I'm very sure I would definitely have a smoothing process within the company. So that is just what I have for you guys. So I need you to give your own question, like ask yourself, how do you see your own unique skills fitting into the NNPC vision? So let me just rephrase it that way. How do you see your unique skills? When I say unique skills, you know what that means. So how do you see your own unique skills fitting into NNPC vision? You know, this interview now is just like we are competing with each other. Just take it. We are 80 here and we still have more people out there. Okay, so you just need to identify that unique skills that you can actually present that will stand you out. All right. So guys, I think that is basically all I have for you guys tonight. And I hope this discussion has really helped get us in the right mindset for what we have next. So now let's move on to the main highlight for tonight's session. So I'm so glad to have Mr. Salahuddin. Nice here. Is he here? Can anyone hear me? Wow. Please, I need to be sure if you guys can hear me. Hello. What's my last statement? Do you still remember? What was my last statement? Like my last statement. Alright. Okay. What I noticed now is I think we've reached the maximum participant on that group, 100 participants, and I think that thing is logging me out. I don't know. I just don't know. I need to confirm. I just saw the notification now. This call has reached the maximum of 100 participants. You can join when someone leaves. So admin can't even join. I say I can't join. One person is wow, interesting. What else can we do? I can't even drop. Okay, on the group, yeah, sure, on the WhatsApp group. Okay, I'll do that. Let them. If you can join, to just tell them to continue. And I've recorded the session too. Like what I said is recorded, so I'll try to mesh them together. All right, all right, no problem. I'll do that. All right.